Reading comprehension, guidelines for reading comprehension while attempting the reading section. So the first question is that what does reading comprehension actually mean? So comprehension is the capacity for understanding fully the act or action of grasping with the intellect. A comprehension passage is therefore text set for testing the reader's ability to receive or take in the sense of a text by scanning, understanding the meaning of written or printed matter. Learning from what one has seen for or found in writing or printing. Merely identifying words on a page does not make someone a successful reader. Reading comprehension tests the reader's ability to comprehend the content as well as the organization, style, and theme of the passage. Questions on a passage generally appear in a chronological relationship to the passage. If they are questions to test local understanding based on facts available in the passage, then the first question should be in the earlier paragraphs. If they are interferential, that is, why you have to make an assumption, then you might have to collect material from various paragraphs. This would require familiarity with the entire passage. Besides this, even questions where you may be asked for instance to give a suitable title to the passage would again need for you to know the entire passage well. Now here we'll discuss about the steps for complete comprehension. Steps for complete comprehension. Step 1 is to skim. Skim once as rapidly as possible to determine the main idea before you look at the questions. Don't worry about words you don't know at this stage. Second is underline the words. Underline the words that you do not understand to facilitate a complete understanding of the passage. This will enable you to solve the vocabulary questions quicker. Third is to look through questions. Look through questions very carefully. You are advised to keep to the order in which the questions appear in the test paper. Read intensively the portion relevant to the answer. Then step 4 is to concentrate. Concentrate on the vocabulary item and puzzle out the meaning of any word you don't know from the context. Now, most passages require at least two reading. Then, in that case, what you will do is first is if it require two readings. Then, before writing the answer, check the question again. Check question again to be sure that you have really understood them. Second, you must write complete sentence as answer, not the incomplete answer. Complete in the sense like most of the time children when they answer to the question they don't take the sentence from the question and they directly write the answer. Third point is that answer must be relevant and to the point. Relevant and to the point. If the question is for 1 mark, give 1 point. If it is for 2 marks, you have to give at least 2 points unless specified differently in the paper. Now steps to follow in skimming for the main ideas. Steps for skimming for the main idea. Number 1 for this is that is to read. To read the title of the passage or the poem carefully and determine what clue it gives you as to what the passage or the poem is about. Second is to watch. To watch for the keywords like causes, results, effects, etc. And do not overlook signal words such as those suggestion, controversy, example, verses, pros and cons, like that, which indicate that the author is planning to present both sides of an argument. Now, third is to concentrate. Concentrate on the main ideas and ignore the detail. Now, how to approach to the comprehension question. Approach to the comprehension question. Here, the first is that is the why question. The why question. In the why question, you are required to give reasons, provide explanation, and give evidence for an answer. It is essential, therefore, to look out for words that show cause, effect, and purpose in order to arrive to the answer. These words are like, if I say cause word, there are three types of word. First is cause word, effect word, and a purpose word. If I talk about cause word, the cause word signal the cause or reason for an event or an action. These include like, because, due to, as, since, owing to, on the ground that, for that reason. These are the words which are used for the cause word. Second is the effect word. Effect word signal the result of an event or an action, and this can be like consequently, so, as a result, resulting in, therefore, with the effect of. Now, purpose word. Purpose word indicate the reason for an event or an action, and these include like for, so that, as, so as to, in order that, for the purpose of, in interest, in order to. Second point for the approach is the inference question. The inference question. In the inference question, you are required to make a deduction or draw a conclusion based on the information given in the passage. Since these are not straightforward questions, it is essential, therefore, to read between the lines for clues or hidden meanings. This can be done by understanding certain keywords and phrases. At times, you can draw an inference only after reading the entire poem or the entire passage given to you. Second is the rephrasing question. At times, you are required to explain a word or the phrase in your own words or substitute a word or a phrase in the passage without altering its meaning. To do so, it is essential to understand the word or the phrase in this context. So, it is essential to read carefully what comes before and after it. Thank you.